I will give away $1,000 to some of your Etsy shops so that you can advertise your listings on Etsy and get more sales. This is not a simple giveaway though. It is more like an experiment to help our community learn more about Etsy ads and how we can use them in a way that will give us the best possible outcome, which in most cases simply means a higher number of sales. In this video, I will explain in detail how this experiment is going to take place and what we hope to learn when we get the results. I will also explain how you can apply to receive these funds for your own Etsy shop and participate in the experiment. If you've been on Etsy for less than a year or plan to open your shop very soon, then this experiment is ideal for you. Because if you get the funding, you will have the chance to grow your shop and increase your sales. But even if you don't, you still get to see the results when I publish them in a future video and find out what works and what doesn't when it comes to Etsy ads, as well as what are the realistic expectations when advertising on Etsy. I will also talk about a new tool that you can use for free to make your product design process a lot faster and easier, but more on that later. The structure of the experiment is very simple. 12 Etsy shop owners from our community will receive funds to advertise their listings for up to 4 weeks. Depending on how long you will have to advertise on Etsy for, you will receive the respective amount of funds. If you are one of the 12 selected shops, then you will simply need to record how your advertising campaign is going on a weekly basis. This includes statistics like number of sales, revenue, click-through rate, views, and other stuff like that, only for the listings that are being advertised. In addition to that, I will use the remaining $100 to advertise my own store on Etsy for 5 weeks to investigate Etsy's claims that you need to advertise your listings for more than 30 days if you want to see the best possible results. I'm not sure I buy that, so we'll see how true that statement is. At the end of the experiment, I will collect all the results from all 13 shops that participated in the experiment. I will analyze the data and I will publish the findings in a future video for all of you to see. Hopefully, this way we'll learn how effective advertising on Etsy is for different kinds of shops at different stages with a variety of listings, and for how long you actually have to advertise for before you start seeing some results. It goes without saying that the selected shops will also get a shout out on my next video if they want, which might also increase their visibility and maybe even their sales. To participate in this experiment, you obviously need to have an Etsy shop first, but also you will need to have at least 10 active listings on your shop. The application process is also very simple. To apply, you simply need to create a poster for your store using Kiddle and upload it through the application form, link in the description below. Kiddle is an amazing new tool that can help you design high quality products a lot faster and easier, and they have graciously agreed to sponsor part of this experiment. To create your Etsy store poster for this giveaway, you can use Kiddle entirely for free, but if you like what they offer, you can always upgrade to a paid plan and get access to more advanced editing tools and other benefits. Here's a poster I created using Kiddle for my own store. I used one of their pre-made templates as the basis and changed it to include my brand and some info about my Etsy shop. You can create your own poster however you like. You can make it beautiful and complicated or extremely simple. It doesn't really matter, as long as you include the following information: the name of your shop, how long it has been active on Etsy for, the number of sales so far, your average rating, and of course a link to your Etsy shop. Finally, and this is very important, you will need to add a small avocado clip art at the corner of your poster, which you can generate using Kiddle AI. I ask you to do this because I want you to see how amazingly easy and straightforward it is to use their AI tool to generate images, clip art, vectors, patterns, anything you want really, and it only takes a few seconds to do so. For example, if I type something like smiley avocado with a small hat and select the kawaii clip art style, it will quickly generate one for me. They also give you the option to remove the background using AI, which I found extremely useful, especially if you want to sell these on Etsy. Here's another example of an entire sticker collection I created using Kidol AI. I can now export these very easily and sell them on my Etsy store. Of course, all of your generated and uploaded media is stored in your account and you can very easily access them and reuse them in your other designs. Kidol is growing extremely fast and they are adding new templates and features constantly, and I genuinely recommend checking them out, especially their AI tools, which I find to be extremely intuitive and useful. Right, so looking forward to seeing your posters. Thank you Kidol again for sponsoring part of this experiment. Now let's get back to the video. In addition to your poster, in order to participate in this experiment, you need to be a member of our community on Patreon. And finally, you need to have a PayPal account in order to receive the funds for advertising. Once I receive your applications, I will select a few of them and ask our community on YouTube, Discord, and Patreon to vote on the best ones. Naturally, the vote coming from Patreon members will have a higher weight in the final decision compared to the rest of the votes. The top 12 most voted shops will receive the funds and more information about the experiment. The deadline for applying to participate in this experiment is May 21st. But if you watch this video after the deadline has passed, don't worry, go ahead and apply anyway, because this is only the first funding opportunity of many more to come. And if you apply now, we'll consider you for the next funding opportunities to come automatically, and we'll let you know beforehand when we plan to launch our next giveaway or experiment or other similar funding opportunities, alright? So don't worry, go ahead and apply. Your application counts. As a reminder, all of this is part of our Much Granted project, where the goal is to turn $10,000 into $10 million using years of experience in data science and AI by creating as much value as possible and by building real, legit businesses from scratch. 50% of that is going to go back to you people to help you fund your own projects, side hustles, and businesses, just like we are doing with this experiment today. If you want to find out more information about this project and what you can expect in the future, watch this video and all your questions are going to be answered. So, it is on. I'm really excited about this experiment and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the outcome and the results is going to be. Go ahead and submit your application using the link below. If you have any questions or anything else you want to say, leave your comment below. I try to answer as many of your comments as I can. If you like this video as well as the general idea around our project, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to this channel to join our journey. It really helps out. Join our community through Patreon and Discord. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye.